Hi folks, and we are back to Mad Games Tycoon 2 with Enigma Studios, on the cusp of greatness. Because we're developing games for our new games console, Anubis. The very first second-gen console to be put to market. Fingers crossed, trademark, we hope. We need to make games for that, so first game out will be an economic sim. That is not good. Because we're not good at making economic sims, and econ sims are not the ideal showcase for our skills in terms of consoles. So we need to make what we are good at. That is, puzzle games. Riddles of the Sphinxes 2. And that is going to be about... yeah, let's go for ancient Egypt. And cats. That is a puzzle game. We do have... Yes, we do. We have a license good for puzzle games. Adults will be fine. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Why is the pharaoh a twat? Or is it a melting cat? There's the incredible melting man. And, so, that makes sense, doesn't it? A puzzle game about sphinxes and cats that melt. That is more logical than Super Mario. A plumber, Italian, that goes down pipes and fights insect-eating plants. Yeah, wrap your mind around that. So, PC. Actually, let's start with the important things. Anubis. God of the underworld. And soon to be your deity. In the real world, let's... whoa, Commodore is really coming up. Okay. Well, we'll miss out on those new clients, but we'll make our own with Anubis. Our own universe. We control. We control the vertical. We control the horizontal. And I forgot the rest of the intro to the Outer Limits. Puzzle game. We know everything there is to know about that. Let's add in all the features we're not good at and train up because, oh my god, we're soon at the limit of B+ games. Yeah, we need to increase it. It is grow or die, as with most businesses, because our dev team is not big and skilled enough to deal with A games, I don't think. B+ scale games are just taking us long enough already. Alright, let's get to it. How far away? Okay, pretty close to having 4 working on the console. Come on, training. Now I'm looking at you. You are not the devs I'm looking for, are you? You're all sound artists. Okay, that's okay. You, however, none of you are. Okay. And we're training programming. That is not what we want to do. So, graphic artists, please leave. Yeah, that's about it. Come on, marketing people, work. We are so under capacity in all departments now. We need so many more people, well, that will be well trained. We need to, yeah, I think we should just purchase the new space, get real below 25. What? That goes up to 40. What are you talking about? Oh, because it's not a multiple. Okay, no. We want to spend the extra bit to get it to 40. Okay, well, stop that. We need to research new things. (2D) 8-bit graphics. 8-bit? We will have EGA graphics from now on. No longer cyan, magenta, and white, and black, but 8 colors. Actually, EGA was 16 colors, yeah. I think, yeah. Was it 16 colors? I'm pretty sure. Do we need... It's at 71. Yeah, let's go start working on that for next week. Come on, you're still not there? Almost. Quick time events. The bane of my existence. They came up in 1983. First time I remember these were with Shenmue. When it came out on Dreamcast. Those fight scene sequences. Became a trademark for some Dreamcast games. And to begin with, when it was a novelty. Oh my god, now that I'm thinking about that. The carrying the books dilemma with QuickTime events, that was hell on earth. One of the worst gameplay sequences I've ever had to play through. I think that was Shenmue 2, though. I hated that. I really hated that. Let's keep going on mummies. Yeah, ancient Egypt. How could we not have researched mummies yet? Then we'll research daddies. For the sake of the orphans. Okay, you're ready to go. You have trialed and tested, I meant to say. Trusted. You can go work on the console. Come on, tinker with it. Tinker, solder. Okay, a lot of hype and out of market, but not after bringing us a cool 4 mil. will definitely not complain about that. Oh, stupid of me. We should have had the pre-release already. Continue that for another week. Yeah, graphics are still not done. No, not that. Special marketing for Nitro. You should be almost done, right? Yep. As I say that. Okay, now we can make some serious progress on the console. Come on, people. Solder that damn thing together. We have a large booth. We are going to hype the hell out of our games. And then have some haggis. Yeah, boost for the best game of all time. And what is still selling well? You're kind of winding down. Racers 2 Arcade? Yeah, the port for arcade. And Anubis. Enigma Studios presents the most powerful piece of hardware you'll ever see in your life. Enter the kingdom of the dead with Anubis. That's sure to please parents. What do you mean, little Timmy? You want to go into the underworld with the undead? Yes, Mommy, I want Anubis. That's marketing that works, people. It just works. What the hell is that game? Is that the Incredible Machine or something? I don't recognize that at all. What game is that? Huh. Okay, well. It's ready to go. As in, ready to go to limbo as we develop our console still. 8-bit sound. Oh my god. The Nintendo is out. And the Sega SG-100 are out, so we will not be first on the market. Not even close. We're at 40%. We'll fight them with everything we've got, though. See who comes out on top. Us or them that shall not be named, that start with a letter after M and do not rhyme with Starto. Forgot about that contract game. Yeah, make a report on that, please. Any contracts? Yes, graphics and sound and development. Okay, so let's leave ourselves enough space to smash through those. Not let them go to waste. Money's money. That is not needed for those. So you have nothing to do currently. Okay. I think you two could manage, right? Bet you can't. They will not keep up. They will definitely not be able to keep up. Okay, I think it's time to expand. Expand the territory. Gotta spend big to make big, so. 3 cool mill. What should we move first? Console is definitely set to be in the corner, right? Research can move. Marketing can move. Hardware, arcade dev, arcade workshop, I mean, and then console dev. And training, can we move the training? These should be together because they're both hardware. So they need the same people to hop on over. Let's see how we can rearrange that. So, on this side... Yeah. Should we have more bathrooms then? We could have bathrooms there. And there. We could have small bathrooms on each so that people don't have to go all the way around. That does waste a bit of time, I suppose. Yeah, okay, so let's rearrange these spaces a bit. Let's see, how large do you have to be so we can have 6 people in there? Quite large. This large, okay. Put the door there. That is 4, so we want... two more workstations. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So they can have their documentation at the ready. Wait, where does this circuit go? They can check. Oh, the clock? Yeah, right by the entrance. So they know when it's time to never go home. These people never leave. You signed a life contract, my friend. They never go home. Never, never, ever, ever. Now that I say that, I think the hardware should go there because we need more people there at some point. Maybe? No? Maybe that'll need to grow. Does that need to be much bigger than that? Was 6 people not be enough? I don't know. Research can be at the very end. So you can move there. Is 4 people fast enough? Not sure, but if we add in... That's 5. What if we remove these? That's still 5. Okay. If we add all of these, 6. Okay. We can go up to 6 that way. That leaves some room for expansion. Do we need expansion? Or, well, console dev need more expansion. Probably console dev, if anything, right? Okay, that's still 6. Put the door right there. The radiatore. Ezio auditore. Okay. Are you happy now? Are you not entertained? Maybe, yeah, I think we should rearrange these. Yeah. So we could have... the other ones over here. There we go. We don't have a water cooler, so let's get one in here so they can talk about Seinfeld. And that should do it for a while. Do they not have a medicine? Oh, no, they don't have a medicine cabinet. Well, wait. No, they do. Right. We can expand that a tiny bit then. That's a maximum of 6. What if we add this? A maximum of 7. The lucky number. Okay, we'll have to see how that works. If it works. Right, so I can't place it. Really? Okay then. I want to reorganize this. Yeah, that means that that side is cold. Ah, come on. There we go. Now nobody's cold. So that is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like a central island for what, the prototype advanced parts or something. Carpet there and symmetrically over there. That should be a nice enough workspace for everyone. A bit cramped on the research department, but that's fine. Right, so people can comfortably work there. We'll have space for more. And the arcade doesn't really need expansion currently. Marketing... once they actually get trained up, they're currently nincompoops, so... yeah, once we have them trained up, should be fine. Oh yeah, once... we also need customer support. Yes, we researched it, so might as well have it. Okay, so let's reshape this lumpen geometrical horror here. This Kraken of the Deep arcade. That's enough for 8. Do we need 8? I don't think so. Yeah. Do we want... If we put the door there... We could have like a big customer support here. I don't think we can fit both training rooms on this side. If we want to have the toilets here as well. Then again, maybe we don't. Yeah, if we move this over here, we can have a slightly larger marketing. But no, actually, I want the toilets to be on that side. So yeah, but that's 3 by 3. That's 5 by 5. That's plenty big toilets for all these people. But they don't have a lounge that way. But we can have some seating areas, some seating outside here. They wouldn't need to go to the lounge if that's the case, right? If you have amenities. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get toilet here. Customer support. And extend marketing ever so slightly, just so we could have maybe 3 people in there. We'll have to see if we need to expand the arcade makers at some point. For the time being, I think we're fine. Spy on the research people. Yeah, okay, so. Watch the time. How many of these do we have? Sure. Okay. So have those 3, and could we have, yeah, 3 abreast like that? Yes. And yeah, okay, let's turn them around. Have a sort of a back to back to back to back arrangement. That's kind of strange, now that I'm looking at it. Not overly pleased with that. I don't know, what if we reversed that and made it a single file? As close as we can. That doesn't really let us go very close. Okay. Have some human contact that way. See your coworkers. They also don't have a water cooler. Yeah, let's have the bin on that side. Oh. Okay. Is that warm enough for everyone? I'm not sure, so let's just make sure. Right, console. We will need to, yeah, we'll need to heat. Need to heat the hallway here. And yeah, yes, we gave them a radio so they could have fun. Maybe we should have that in the communal area outside here. I think we need an extra radiator for that area. Okay. Yeah, so that is certainly neater than it was previously. Still not a pleasant space out here for now. So, we will have facilities. Where will most people be? Let's yeah, go for the average. How many can we fit? 3? Not side by side. No. Oh, maybe if we, yeah, maybe we could have 4 like that. Yeah, I think that's doable. Right. Oh, that's seriously misaligned. Okay, and that should leave enough space for wash basins, right? Yes. Ooh, not hand dryers then, okay. Really? Scooch over a bit. Is one enough? Guess we'll find out. The bin. A medicine cabinet. Is one radiator enough? Should be. And a nice painting of a horse pooping. To aid the congestive failures. Right? Now, nobody else will ever complain till the rest of time that there aren't enough toilets. It is so decided, it so shall be. It is in your contracts. No more toilet complaining. We are done, once and for all. Let's create our support. Customer support will have to grow in time, so 6 seems like a conservative estimate. Well, not for now, but for not too long. Ah, nice burgundy. Okay. How are we going to set this up? 2x2 and against the walls? Yeah, why not? What? Oh, they're off. I see, they're misaligned. Oh, that's okay. That's not our space, so let's push it as far back as we can. Because I don't like how that encroaching on the door passage. Too much. That's just about acceptable. Okay. Have some nice cabinets. Individual. And well, these are sport people, so they need to handle a lot of rubbish. Customers. Customers. Water dispenser. Right. A medicine cabinet, just in case. The office sunflower. And a fancy schmancy lamp. That's not terrible, is it? So with that, yeah, we could expand this. Don't think we're gonna need that much. Support is probably gonna need that much. Let's go for 3, yeah. Push that over a tiny bit. Move that to near the doorway. Can we? Okay. And get a third desk in there. If anyone tries to bomb us from orbit, there's the target. Right into the marketing department. Right, so this hallway... What is our fanciest... Okay, that... Let's get some abstract art. Some sunflowers. Let's get some seating in. So people can rest around here. So mint and brown. Have a radio. Can we fit a TV there? If we move the radio. No, that's blocking the seating? Really? What if I move you? Well, it's blocking the window if I put it there, so... Move that and move the painting. Right there, sure. Right, so people can have some fun. Yeah, the doors are right at the end, so okay, that's fine. People can go watch TV, have listen to the radio and whatnot. That should be all right. So, keeping with the theme, let's get the carpet there, and that's architectural landscapes. Okay, nice enough for people to walk down. That's all we care about. Yeah, that's fine. So, that is taken care of. On what? No, I don't want to... What? Why do you want me to move this? Strange. Okay. Some rearranging done here. We have enough toilets for everyone. So you won't have to go far. Entertainment. The lounge and some more toilets here. Do we want toilets in the lounge there? Maybe. Maybe. What I know we need is more space for dev, graphics, sound, but we also need space for the training. But let's take you and show off in an appropriate space. There you go. Food for thought over the window for the marketing people. So, if we move the training over, we scooch it over a bit. Yeah, we can expand development and have the game testing over there. Push up the lounge and toilets one square over. That would allow us to really not expand much of the sound or graphics because of the training space needed. So let's see. Why can I not move? Is it... what? Is it too close to the door? Oh, that's probably it. Okay. Forget that then. Yeah, it's close to the door. That's odd, but okay. So how will we... we'll have to reconfigure it entirely. Yeah, I was thinking about how we'll move the training, but yeah, I'll have to reconfigure that. So put extra training in there. Scooch the graphics over here and expand the sound. No toilet. Yeah. So, we can't actually move you as such. So, I'll do it like this. Ooh, that's only enough for 5, really? Okay, 5 it is then. How do we want to set this up? Maybe the... yeah, I think the whiteboard should be over there. How are we gonna fit... yeah, that works. Could comfortably fit 6. I don't know why it's limited to 5, but alright. The entrance... sell that, at least for the time being, and yeah, let's give him a cupboard. If we can fit one, that is. Yeah, there we go. And the water dispenser, if we can. Not, really? What if we move you? Can we do that then? Yeah, okay. Yeah, now it's overcrowded there. One of you will have to go back to work. Either that, or we steal a bit of space from that room there. Nah, not for now. Okay, so scoot you over for a sec. Can I fit all three? Marvelous. So, with that great feat accomplished, placing 3 items where only 2 should fit, I want to expand the sound and graphics. So first, move you. Ooh. Can't just move you, so I'll have to do that in 2 moves. So expand right up to the edge. Yeah, really take up all the space you can. That's 9. 5. It's too small. We want 6, I think. Should we do it like that? Have the audio studio expand a bit further that way, or remove those and add those. Maybe like that. That is an odd geometry. But that would allow us to make the most of this space and just have it like a chair and a flower there. Once these can go, well, we can rearrange this into a more professional arrangement. But for now, we really need to make the best use possible of every nook and cranny we can manage. So, that there. Right, so we can fit quite a few if we place them abreast. Yeah, like that. That can get to the back wall. And how many is this? 6? So we can have 2 more. The boss the sub-boss. You can have a coffee maker. And your very own Star Trek poster. What? Where are you from? I don't even... What? Okay. Well, that is done. Can we have a small carpet over here? Yes, we can. And expand the game studio, the sound studio. So that's a maximum of 6? Yeah. Yeah, overcrowding from 6. So if we're gonna do the same for the sound, we'll be rockin'. So we may have overdone it. That's how many. Ah, that's 7 already, so that's fine. If we do 7 and 7, yeah, let's see how that goes. That's fine like that. So that's 7. How do we fit 7 consoles there, I wonder. We'll have to scooch. Put them lengthwise, maybe 1, 2, 3, and then another one. Yeah, probably like that. Or, yeah. If we have it really close to the wall. We can fit a third one, right? Yeah. There we go. He's almost lined up with the seating. That's excellent. So that's 7. I want to expand this then to a more regular shape. That'd also be 7. Okay. So if I did that, would that be 7? It would. And we'd have a normal hallway. Yeah, what the heck. Let's waste the space. Why not? Either that, or... Can we fit a toilet there? we add this... Remove that. That's 6, not 7. Okay. For a second there, I thought, 3 by 3, that's a toilet. No. Okay. Have it your way. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, but nope, because the door will be too far. So. That's 7 desks, so if we place it that side, have the coffee machine near the door. And have the boss. There we go. Ugh, they're in front of the door like that. I don't like that. Move you. Crap. They're in front of the door. Move the door. That's a solution that works for everything. Move the door. What should we do? Move the furniture? No, the door. Move the door. Oh, we also had a water dispenser. Okay. That complicates matters a bit. So, scooch you over. Much better. Right, so in that case, I'll actually rejig things a bit here. What? Can I not? Ugh. Okay. You live there for a second. All right, so I'll have space for 7 sound and graphics artists. And now we need to rejig all of this. Woo. Okay, so that can actually go to hell. It's too small now. We need a bigger carpet for this. Ooh, that's a big one. That's still too big. Okay, so. Okay, can have the radio then. We're gonna need to have some heating. Yeah, it doesn't have any heating here currently. Now it does, okay. Okay, some seating, a radio, water cooler. Okay. Can we? No. Cannot place these items outside of the lounge. Okay. Seating, yes, not lounge-specific items. Interesting. Right. Anyway, we're gonna rejig this main office area next, and then let people go about their lives once again. In fact, we will need to hire some more. Yeah, do that next turn. We'll need to hire some more office work people because we need customer support. We have 50,000 fans. Some of them will have things to tell us, like, if I ever find out where you live, I will kill you. It's typical fan behavior. And we'll need to tell them, if you do that, we'll pursue with every single lawyer trick we've got up our sleeves. Please cease and desist. And we're flying. We are flying. All of that, though, will be next time. Until then.